Hello. All right. Well, man, the hits keep coming. Here's another game that I've received in the mail. I believe that this is going to be a game called Tales from the Loop, the board game. You may know Tales from the Loop from the really awesome set of graphic novels, sort of, just illustration books. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to get the box out to remember the name of the artist. He's Scandinavian. They've also done an RPG in the Tales from the Loop universe, and there was a TV series as well, I believe, on Amazon, which was pretty cool. But instead of being set in Finland, it was set in like America. All right, so pretty good packaging. This again comes from Etherworks. They always do a good job. Oh, I've got some extras. I don't remember doing that. So this is from a Kickstarter that they ran maybe a year and a half ago. Not quite 2 years, but it's done well. So what have we got here? This is the Tales from the Loop, the Runaway expansion. And if you've watched the TV series, that robot has a pretty tragic story behind him. And then inside the bubble wrap here, what have I got? Looks like another mini sheet box. The invasive species expansion. And that comes with like a cool dino mini, which may be painted. I can't remember if the minis in this one come painted or not, or if that was an added extra. If it cost extra to paint them, I probably wouldn't have paid because I don't mind unpainted miniatures. All right, so there's the box, and you can see it's got that fantastic art. So this is distributed by Free League, a heavy box, and you can see on the back. So what do we got here? Simon Stallenhawk, that's the artist. He's done Tales from the Loop. He's done a couple of these graphic novel books in the series. Actually, I have a couple of them. So here's the book from Tales from the Loop. You can see it's got all this great, beautiful artwork. There's a little bit of a story that goes along with it. But most of the book is just these large page prints of the artwork. And this book is the foundation of the TV series and this game. Put that back. All right, so what do we got? It looks like the shrink wrap is coming right off, so we might as well just get right into it. You can see there's the board. It looks like a map of Tales of the Loop. Board game players take little kids who investigate the mysterious originating from the Loop, a huge underground science facility with strange effects on the suburban landscapes around it. Just make sure you're home in time for dinner. So this is kind of a kids on bike style of games. It has kind of a sort of dark, almost dystopian tone to it. Nice thick cardboard on the box. So here we have the rule book. And that's a great picture. So you can see there's the kids, and they've got their bikes, and they've got their tools, and then there's these bizarre installations. And in this world, there's like stuff going on, and it's just part of the landscape. But from the kids' point of view, they don't really understand it. It's just like there's robots around, there's stuff going on. So it's at the world of the Loop. So what is this one? Oh, it just looks like flavor text. That's brilliant. Just tells you the story behind it. And here is a couple of reference sheets. So that's really good to have. So how many players is this game? It's doesn't say on that part of the box. We'll figure it out. We've got some punch boards. Excellent. And this game has Standees in it. And I like this artwork, the design. It's set in like an alternate universe 80s what is it, Finland or Norway? I'm not sure, but it's sort of set in the 80s. So you have these sort of archetypical 80s kid characters like this thug and a nerd and a goth kid and a jock. And then here's some nice tokens, and the color scheme really fits in with that. It kind of has it really has a look and a feel like, what do you call it? Like the, some old Japanese manga like Akira. It's not that old, but and here's the board, and it looks like it folds out. It's a 4-fold. Oh, that's lovely. Nice. It's, again, a very thick cardboard. So that's a nice little board. And you can kind of move around the map to these different locations and sort of investigate things. And I think there's an element in this game where you are actually supposed to sort of manage your kid responsibilities as well. So you do actually have to be home in time for dinner. Looks like that one has a little bit of damage on it, which is a shame. And I'm not sure, these sort of, I think these are things that you have to fight. And here's some tokens, nice orange and white ones. And here's all the character dash. Ooh, it's dual layered. I forgot that, but here's all the little character dashboards, and some extra ones came up during the Kickstarter. And I love dual layered. So you put your little tokens in there, and you can really keep. This is actually, I'm really liking the quality of this. There's some spinners in here somewhere, and mini cards. The bison board, decoy. The bison boars may be used to automatically avoid a machine. And it's like a pig, and it's got got some cybernetic stuff on it. That's cool. Oh, can I get this open? Feels like I can. Come on. There it goes. Well, I won't read all of these, but we'll just have a quick look through the cards. So these are like smaller than your standard mini cards. These are like micro-sized cards. Cool, pet raptor. Everybody needs one of those. That looks like Optimus Prime. So the world of this game is really cool because you've just got this sort of, what do you call it? Deus ex machina of the loop, which creates strange stuff, and whatever you think you want to include in this sort of sci-fi world, you just explain it with the mysterious industry. Epoxy glue, that's the tools and things. So it's a very cool sort of adventure game going on here. And they've left space in here, it looks like, for additional cards, or maybe if you want to sleeve the cards. So that's really good. Here's the standees, here's the dice. And those look very nice. Excellent. All right, and there's some miniatures in here. Good quality insert, by the way. All right. So, and they've left room for some of the extra miniatures. So some of these expansions you get have miniatures. So it allows you to put the miniatures in with the main box rather than having to have them all in the separate boxes. And we've got these little robots. That's so cool. These are nice. These look really good. Excellent. That's gorgeous. And big stack of cards. Can I get that open? Oh, it's tight. Oh, there we go. Right. Can I get it though? It's sort of stuck on there. There. Oh, close. Almost lost it. There we go. All right, and that's got a linen finish on it. And so these cards correspond to places on the map. Oh gosh, this is going to be a big game to figure out. But it actually looks really fun. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. All right, and here's some more cards. School. Yeah, kids got to go to school. So I love that kind of storytelling plot where the kids are trying to solve these really big mysteries, but they still got to do all the kid stuff. They got to go to school, they got to go home and have dinner on time, they got to take the dog for a walk. it's all just as important as figuring out why there's dinosaurs hanging around in the woods, or why some robot has run amok. Why they, ooh, that's scary. Electric bully. That's, ooh, don't like that. And I like this artwork. It's very sort of subdued. It really is reminiscent of RPGs from the 80s, the artwork that you saw there, like the sci-fi ones. So I'm quite liking a lot of text. And I don't quite know how the game works, so we'll figure out later, I guess, what I'm supposed to do with all that information. Okay, so that's everything that's inside this box. I'll just put that back in there. I really like these dual layer boards. I really like these characters. Like, look at this guy. He just looks like nothing but trouble. Axel, the troublemaker. Hopefully this all fits in neatly. Excellent. There it is. Oops. You know what I forgot to do? I'll set that aside for now. Gonna put this back on there. There we go. Everything has its place. All right, and there's the box. Again, really nice solid box. I'm very impressed with the production quality of this. In the Kickstarter, the pictures kind of made it look like, because of the way the artwork is, I wasn't sure what the quality was going to be like. And these are these expansion boxes. And this is a much thinner cardboard. I'm not sure. Like I said, there was spaces in that other box to put your miniatures. So I think you're supposed to just sort of open these boxes and put everything in them into the main box, which is a great way to do it, because you're not having to open up all these multiple boxes. So here I have an enemy card of this Gorgosaurus Liberatus, and the cards for the gameplay, and oh, if I can get the tape undone, a little Gorgosaurus miniature. There he is. Look at that. It's like a T-Rex, but smaller and more feathery headed. So that's like a little adventure you can go on, like the mystery of the Gorgosaurus. What's he up to? Why is he around? I don't know. All right, I'll put that there, and this is the another little expansion, the side trip. So I didn't see a place to put that Gorgosaurus miniature. But maybe there's two free slots in the insert of the main box. The Runaway. So I did. That was an option on Kickstarter to buy everything painted, but I went with the ones that are unpainted. So there's the Runaway card. I suppose, I don't know if they're, and there's all of your gameplay element cards. And here's your little Runaway miniature. Ooh, oh, that's neato. Poor guy. He's got a particularly tragic story. If you check out, as like I said, if you check out the TV series, which I'm hoping they'll do a season 2 of that. But it kind of had a beginning, a middle, and an end, so to speak. All right, so that's it. Tales from the Loop, the board game. I'll tell you what, I was really excited about this one because I love those art books, and from the beginning, I just wanted to have a board game version of it. And then they did an RPG, and I was ready to get it, but I don't really have time in my life for RPGs, so I held off. And then they came out with a board game, and it looks fantastic. So hopefully I'll get to play this one soon, and we'll do some reviews for it up on our podcast, Hot Game Magnet. So feel free to check that out. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and leave us a comment below if you have anything interesting or anything you want to say at all. Thanks a lot. See you next time.